Go ahead and introduce yourself to the viewers and for those who will be tuning in.
Okay, well, my name is Kyllah Champagne. I am a basketball player, small forward, power forward. I also do some other things. I work at a school, and yeah, I love basketball. It's always been my passion.
Ball is life. Ball is life. So give us a little bit about your athletic background, if you don't mind. How long you been playing basketball?
I've been playing basketball since I was in about seventh grade. I actually started out playing like with my brothers and my cousins in the backyard. So like
Oh
we
yeah.
used to
Oh.
yeah, we used to get down and dirty back there.
Oh yeah.
All bets was off, no referees, so we was just doing what we did. But we did that. I also like played for my grammar school when I was there, school 18.
Mhm.
Um, where I had a wonderful coach that like showed me the ropes and gave me a lot of the guidance I needed. Um, I played for them, and during that time, when I was in grammar school, I was actually playing for like three different teams. So I was
Okay.
playing for my grammar school team. I was playing for a city league team in Patterson, and I was also playing for a AU team, the New Jersey Sparks,
Okay.
who's a big name now. And like, but like when I started, we was getting up and running with the AAU part of it. So that's where it all began. And from there, I was blessed to be able to go to Kennedy, John F. Kennedy in Patterson, and be able to experience that. I had a great coaching staff there. They really helped me excel and do what I needed to do to take that step to get into college and be able to play at a D1 level at Manhattan College, actually. So it's been a wonderful run and tremendous opportunities with basketball.
Oh yeah.
So
And I say, and honey, you just getting started. Your journey ain't over yet. Still,
exactly.
still got a lot to accomplish. So, congratulations on that. So you
Thank
played
you.
the power forward position and small forward. That's something similar to the center. So, if you don't mind, what is
Yes.
your height? So, are you?
I am 5'10", so
Oh, okay.
I'm
Oh
a little
yeah.
smaller,
Oh
but
yeah.
but I get after mine.
Oh yeah. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure. And looking at your picture, I see you lifting weights, girls.
Oh
You
yeah, yeah,
got
yeah.
them guns. I'm pretty sure you come for it.
Oh yeah, yeah. Got to. You gotta have an extra little edge when you going against 6'3", 6'4" people. So you gotta come with
Oh
something.
yeah, you got to step to them. You got to step to them. So,
Exactly.
how long you been playing for the New Jersey Expressions?
Um, Last year was my first year playing with them, so this upcoming year will be my second. But last year was my first year playing with them, and it was a good experience. I actually liked it. It was
So how did that
a lot
opportunity come about?
of well, I was actually playing in a league in New Jersey. It was in Wayne, so it was I forget. It was NJ Sports. It was an NJ Sports League. My one of my good friends, she had introduced me to it, and she was like, "Yeah, come on, we got to play. We gonna just get some runs in because we miss basketball." And I was like, "Yeah, I'm all for it. Like I miss basketball too." So we actually started playing in that league,
Mhm.
and it just so happens that the coach, the uh, manager of the team, Marcia, the ones who runs the New Jersey Expressions program, she's actually a referee
Oh,
in
okay.
that league. So she refed a couple of my games, and then she like pulled me to the side one day and was like, "So like, this all you want to do? You want to play? Like, would you like to play with our
That's
team? Like, we've been
awesome.
looking for people. Like, we looking for people who getting down. I see you rebounding, and you getting after yours, and that's what I like to see. So you want to join up? And I was like, sure. Like, I'm always down for opportunity to play. So that's all I had it to hear. She
Hey,
gave me the opportunity and I took it and I went forward with that.
oh, shout out to Marsha. So who is your inspiration for playing basketball?
Uh, my inspiration for playing basketball, uh, he actually is the one who got me started with basketball, and he's the one who has always pushed me.
Who
Like
was
um, I'm sorry,
who was it? I'm sorry, we kind of missed it.
my older brother, my bigger
Oh,
brother. Yeah, he like pushed me and he trained with me. He like well, me and him would play one on one all the time, and his thing was he was not letting me score. So
oh, you had to get through
he
him
ain't
like a
take
brick wall, huh?
exactly. He didn't take no sympathy to the fact that I was a female. He didn't care. He ain't nothing. So he was just like, listen, if you gonna ball hard, and you gonna have to figure out a way to score. So I'm not letting you score. So like me and him played day after day after day, and he would not let me score. I always used to get frustrated. I used to get mad until one day I finally scored on him, and I
Yeah,
was
that was that.
screaming and yelling. I was like, yeah.
Oh
But
yeah.
he was definitely my biggest influence in basketball because he brought out the passion and the hunger in me, and he always pushed me to be my best and be number one. And I don't care if it's a suicide, you coming in first. I don't care what it is, you coming in first. You gonna finish all your push-ups first. Like that was his thing. Like he wanted me to be first. That's it.
Shout out to older brother. Shout out to that's why you go after that ball like you do. That's why you a beast on that court. Because
Exactly.
he taught you. Shout out to him. Um, so earlier you mentioned that you are a teacher. Tell us
Oh
a little
yeah.
bit about that, because that's part of reaching out to your community and being an inspiration. Ain't nothing like a caring teacher. So let us know about Miss
Uh,
Champagne being a teacher.
I'm currently teaching preschoolers.
Oh,
Um, yeah, so I got the babies. And they are amazing. Like I love it. With everything that's happening right now, we can't be in person with them, so it's
oh,
all virtual. Uh, but it's an experience and it's different, and we are still being able to touch their lives, and
oh yeah.
especially early on, seeing the kids, seeing what they're coming from, and being able to like talk to them, and even though they're young, they're little, they still have a lot to say. And
I'm
they
pretty
don't,
sure. Hey,
and
kids always talking. They always.
and they
Oh,
are not afraid to say anything. So they will say it all, tell you everything. So I keep an open and honest relationship with them. They ask me
good.
questions. I let them know, like, okay, this is what you're asking me about. This is what it is, and I make sure everything is appropriate, of course. But
Mm.
yeah, it's a blessing to see a child go from not knowing much and learning and being inquisitive and getting to know everything about life. Like they're just like sponges at like
Yes,
this
they
time in
absorb.
their life. So
Hey,
like everything that you say and that you do, they're paying attention to. And it was just like when we were in person, it was just amazing to see the growth of some kids,
yeah.
and them to be able to go from not even speaking to full blown sentences, and now being able to write their name to writing letters to Santa, or writing a note to their mom or something like that, or a birthday card. Like it's really an amazing experience to see like the growth of children and how they develop is really a blessing.
Part of your
Yeah,
plan here on this earth, and I'm pretty sure on behalf of those parents. I
most
mean, I
definitely.
want to say it myself. Thank you, because you taking part in molding the next generation. So Wow. So is this how long you been a preschool teacher?
For preschool, I've been in preschool for 3 years. I was in kindergarten for a year. So
Oh,
I was at kindergarten for a year, then I've been in preschool for 3 years now. So it's been 4 years teaching.
oh, so you want to take part in getting them from the beginning. You don't want to get them when they hitting certain ages. You want to get them from the beginning, huh?
I've been thinking about it. I actually like the younger kids. I
Uh,
wouldn't mind actually going to get into the older kids, but right now I feel like the preschool is something that I really have a good um feel for. But
yeah.
as far as the older kids, like I feel like that I could adjust and get with them too.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure. Look, treat them like you do on that court. They'll be all right. They'll be
Exactly.
all right.
They're gonna learn
So
quick.
right. So outside of teaching, like, do you have in playing basketball? Do you have anything personal going on? Like, you wanna, or you venturing out like entrepreneurship? You doing anything like? Because you are a brand.
Hmm.
You are a brand. Just know that. So.
Actually, I right now,
Mhm.
I do a lot of drawing, so I
Mhm.
draw a lot.
Oh. Okay.
Especially like when I don't have nothing to do, I'll just sit here and draw. And my brother is like my older brother, always pushing.
That's
So
him again.
he um he sees that he saw me draw. He asked me to draw his tattoos sometimes and draw like he wants me to like basically branch out and start up a clothing line. So I'm planning to
Ah.
like get into a get into a graphic arts program, learn more about that and get into more designing and possibly starting off my own little line of hoodies and sweatshirts and different types of things like that and see how that goes. So that's going to be
Oh
something I
no,
want
ain't
to
no
venture out
possible
to.
to existence. We gonna speak it. So it's in the future for Miss Champagne.
Yeah.
So how are you keeping yourself in shape? Do you have time for that?
Yes, I'll make sure that I keep myself at a certain level because once you get back on that court, ain't no ain't no saving
Oh,
nobody.
yeah,
You just gotta go. Um, but ever since the quarantine happened, especially when we were quarantined, I have like a little workout area in my house
mm-hmm.
where we have like a little elliptical machine. We actually have a little treadmill, and I actually purchased some resistance bands for my legs and then resistance bands for my arms. So I actually started a little workout group with my mom and my grandmother and
Okay.
cousins and god sisters.
You
And
need
yeah,
accountability.
so we would
They nothing like it. Oh yeah, I love that.
exactly. So like we all be pushing each other. Like I like got a little circuit going where we'll do like a leg circuit, then an arm circuit. Then we also do like a little bit of cardio as well. So like that's one of the biggest things. I want to make sure that my legs are strong, my arms are strong, and keeping myself in shape to be able to run and do what I need to do. And then, as well as like during the summer, me and my friends definitely went out and balled a couple times. Just got a little 3-on-3 going, or
Oh yeah.
whatever we could get going, we was going. And if we can go full court, we was going full court. So that was definitely a good way to keep my legs up.
Okay. So how did how did you feel when you found out that this season was canceled? Like, how did that make you feel?
It was
It's
it was
okay to be
it was
truthful.
it was hard. It was a heartbreaking time because I was
Oh
looking
yeah,
forward to it. I was looking forward to
yeah.
coming back out here and doing my thing and trying to get another chip because that's the goal, to get another chip and show out and show up and
Oh
do what
yeah.
I need to do. Like I
But
really want to
look
out.
at it like this though. You all basically had a year to still cook up some things and
Hmm.
learn some new moves and you know
Hmm.
Um, so I'm pretty sure, hey, 2021 it's gonna be a serious one. It's gonna be a
Oh yeah.
serious season, and people
20
need to know that.
yes, because a lot of people 2020 they was in their bag getting ready.
Oh,
I know I have
yeah.
been.
In the back, you better say it. So have you like been keeping in touch with any of your teammates, your coach?
I actually was talking to Coach Joe not too long ago,
Oh, that's
and
my boy.
he,
Coach
he's
Joe.
something else. He was telling me to get my weight up, telling me that he gonna jump on me when he see me. I better be ready for the gym. I'm like, man, listen. He got all the jokes in the world, so I
Oh yeah.
already know
Oh yeah.
he's something else.
Oh yeah. So how are you how are you maintain besides your physical? How are you maintaining that mentality? Because we're in a pandemic, season canceled. This was very unexpected. So how are you maintaining that mental?
Um, Mentally, it's been rough. I'm not gonna lie about that. Having to be inside for so much and not being able to,
Mhm.
go out and do certain things and like stuff that we used to, that stuff that we took for granted, and now we're like, wow, like
Woof.
I can't even go chill at my cousin's house because we in quarantine. We can't even go do that. We can't see family or stuff like that. So that was the most difficult part of when everything happened. But
Yeah.
um we actually I actually made sure like I was calling people, talking to people. I kept my relationship with God. That was probably the biggest thing
Yeah.
that was helping me
Definitely
get
get
through.
that
Like
first.
that was one of the biggest things that helped me get through. Like I was making sure that I was meditating on His word, and
Amen.
I believe that this was all something that is a means to an end. Like it's not something that's gonna last forever. It's something that is gonna come to an end. There's gonna be a brighter side. I had to have that mentality, otherwise I was gonna go down in dirt. And it was always good to have my luck. I'm blessed to actually still be living with my mom
Mm-hmm.
and being around family still, and being able to joke and laugh with them when I could. That was
Oh
definitely
yeah.
a relief. And
Oh yeah.
also like the one of the things that helped me through it was that Jordan documentary. I was looking forward to that every Sunday.
Oh yeah. Everybody watched that. The world tuned in.
Man,
Oh yeah. What was
that
it?
thing was help because that was that was the clutch.
So from a player's perspective, um, how important, um, let's see, how important was it for the sports industry to come together and take a stand the way they did? Like the NFL, tennis, NBA, WNBA. They was wearing the T-shirt. They were having moments of silence. They were doing, they were locking arms. Even NASCAR. So, as a player, what was your take on that? How important was the sports world?
I think it was extremely important. I thought it was amazing. It was great to see that so many of the people that us that we look up to, the young children look up to, can see that we are like they have our backs, and they see there's a lot of injustice that's going on, and to be able to take that stand and rally behind things that's wrong, rally behind trying to get people to do the right thing instead of doing something that you know that is harmful and hurtful to people. That's just the
Mm.
injustice. And it was amazing to see that how everybody was banding together, and it was really truly an inspiration that they spoke out and really banded together, especially like because it was a long time coming with
It was.
Kaepernick and
It was.
his stand. He started that. He gave his he kneeled, he showed what he was about, he spoke on it. And it was a lot of people that was saying what they said about him and not following after him, but
Exactly, but look what he
now
started.
seeing
He broke
exactly,
the
but
ice.
now looking back at the fight that he was going through for this thing to happen is like he was ahead. He was showing, he was doing everything that he was in his power to do to show like this is an injustice and we need to make this change. And us as athletes, us as figures in this community, in this world, like with everybody looking up to us, like everybody's watching, we gonna show that we are supporting our Black communities, our Latino communities, anybody that's dealing with the injustice. Like I thought that was truly amazing that they
Wow,
did that.
that was powerful. That was really powerful what you said because sport really bridges gaps in communities. Sports give
Yes, it
hope,
does.
and there is so many people that look up to certain athletes. So it's like
Yep.
anything that they do, they will grasp the attention that needs to grasped. So I love it, especially when the NBA they forfeited their games for the day. You know that was big.
Oh
That
yes.
was the first time
Oh
that ever
yeah.
happened.
That
Kenny
was
Smith
huge.
walked off the production because he said that he's in
That was
support
huge.
of the NBA. So he ain't even worked for that day. He said as a black man, he supported that. And he walked off the
Yep.
production. So I
That
love
was amazing.
every minute of seeing that. And so are you voting this year?
Oh, I put my vote in.
Oh, okay, you
Put
already
my vote
voted.
in. I wasn't playing no game.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Good
I
job.
put
Good
my vote
job.
in
So
no game.
oh yeah, because they say this is the most important year, so that's
Yes, this
that's
is a
that's
very
good.
important year,
Do
especially
you
with
see?
everything that has been going on. We need everything. Every vote counts.
Mhm.
Every voter matters. Everybody needs to vote. Young people, they need to get out there. Older people need to get out there. Every generation that can vote, get out there and vote. Make it count.
I hear you. Do you see any change happening?
um, actually, in our community right now, I see a lot more people are becoming more aware of things. Like
Mm-hmm.
more people taking the time and the initiative to like be more conscious of what's going on around them. Like
Mm-hmm.
I see a lot of that. I see a lot more people speaking to youth, trying to get to the youth more.
Oh yeah.
Because this is honestly where the youth is one of the biggest places that we need to start because they are our future. So like I see a lot more people talking to the youth. I see a lot more people listening to the youth and what they have to say because um, more times than none, the young people go unheard, and they is their future. So we have to be able to hear them out and be able to hear them out and see what they need and what they would like to see. And I've definitely seen some changes, especially around my community, and it's been good. Hopefully, it continues to change for the better and move forward from there.
Exactly. See, listen at you. You well spoken like a teacher. Well spoken like a teacher. Um, back reverting back to sports.
Hmm.
The WABA is a league that's growing rapidly, and they go by a slogan. It's our time. When you hear those three words, what comes to your mind? What's Kyllah Champagne's take on It's Our Time?
it's our time. To me, it means that it's this is the time for us to do what we got to do. This is our time. This is our opportunity to make a name for ourselves, to make a name for yourself, to
Mm.
do something to impact others. This is the time for you to become somebody that everybody wants to speak about, somebody that people think of when you're not around. You're not around, but they thinking of you. It's the time for you to make that name for yourself. That's to me. That's what that
Amen.
means.
Amen. So, being part of the league and having the years of experience as a basketball player under your belt, and outside of that, being a school teacher, being an inspirational woman, give us your take on why it's so important to really respect females in the sports industry, especially players.
I'm sorry, I didn't hear all of that.
Oh, okay. I said, with you being a basketball player within one of the most growing leagues, and being a teacher outside of being a basketball player, a motivational woman, you know, give us your take on why it's so important to give respect to female basketball players in this sports. Again, sports have um, a big impact on the world. So, female players, what's your take on it? How important is that?
I think it is extremely important because so many females are overlooked, are not respected, just because the simple fact that we are female. And some people think that because we are females that we are lesser, or we're not as strong, or oh, they can't do that because they don't have this. But the fact of the matter is, there is so many talented females out here that
Exactly.
do anything that a man could do, and and for some cases do it better. And
Hey,
and
it's what it is.
some cases could do it better. And the fact that we have fought so hard to get where we are,
Mm-hmm.
the fact that even the WNBA, like, it took so long for them to get the respect and the acknowledgement that they deserve. Like,
Mm-hmm.
even thinking about it now, like, the WNBA didn't have a part in the video game thing. Now in 2K they have a WNBA version where you could play with your favorite women's players. Like, that's
Exactly.
one of my favorite things to do. I go on
That's
I go on
about time
2K,
moment.
go on 2K and play with Candace Parker, be Maya Moore for a second. Like, there was so many times, like, as a young kid, like, you didn't even get to see that. Like, and now more and more we're seeing more respect being given to female athletes because they work so hard and they put so much in. And just like there's men players playing in the gym, getting work in the gym, there's females players that's doing double times that sometimes in the
Thank you.
gym from morning till night, working hard. And then at the end of the day, they still got to go home and make sure their kids is fed, cook dinner,
Food
take
cook,
care of other stuff.
house
Like,
clean.
exactly. And it's crazy to think that it took so much, but I will not knock the process because it's all about the process.
Oh yeah.
Everything comes when it's supposed to come. And the fact that we had to fight hard, the fact that we had to do what we had to do to get our respect, just shows that how resilient and how um how resilient and how much work we have put into this. Like, and it's not gonna stop here. We still got a ways to go as
Oh,
far
yeah.
as female
Consistency
sports.
is key.
It's just the beginning, and it's like, and it's so amazing to see how far it comes. Because looking back to when I was young to now, seeing women players on TV, seeing women players in ads, seeing women players being the face of a brand, it's like, wow, like never saw that before. Like, and now this is the case. Like, you got Maya Moore signed Jordan. Like, she
Exactly.
the
She's
first
the first
female
woman.
signed to Jordan. Like, man, we coming, we getting somewhere. You got, so even you got Serena Williams doing big things, outplaying male players. Like, there's males that can't even touch her. Like,
Right.
so
They
like
say her tennis balls when she hit them, they go 85 miles per hour. So you better be
mhm,
ready for that. You better be.
exactly.
So uh, with the WABA season brewing up, who you looking forward to playing against? You got to study your opponent. Who you looking forward to going up
I'm
against?
looking forward to playing the DC Cyclones. That's the one I want to play. I want to play the Cyclones.
Okay, okay. Last year's champion.
Yep, that's what I want. We played them. We struggled a little bit. I had probably one of my worst games against them, but I'm coming back with a vengeance. I'm gonna do me.
Hey, it is what it is. You know, that's what it's all about. That's what it's all about. You
Exactly.
leave it all on the court. You take it to the court.
Yep,
So,
yep.
are you looking for sponsors? Like, is there any opportunity for someone to become your sponsor?
Um, I don't know.
Oh no.
uh,
Are you open to it? Are you
yeah,
open to it?
I'll be open to it. I'll definitely be open to it. I'm never gonna knock an opportunity. If opportunity's at the door, then hey, I'm with it. But yeah, sure. I mean, if anybody wanna, sponsor, I'm with it.
All right. Well, how can they get in touch with you then? How can they? What's your social media handle?
uh, okay. So my social media, well, on Instagram is champagne, spelled like champagne regular. Kyllah Killa with the underscore, and that's my IG. You can hit me up there. If you can't get in touch with me up there, well, which I usually am on Instagram, that's probably the biggest thing. If anything, you can hit me up on Facebook as well at KY and Michelle, Kai Michelle, and my
Okay.
Facebook, and that's probably the best ways to get in touch with me, to be honest.
Okay. Cool. Cool. What can we expect to see from Kyllah Champagne in the upcoming season? What can we expect to see once you throw that uniform on and your feet hit that floor, that
Best
court? What can we expect to see?
what you gonna see is the hustle mindset, because that's one of my biggest things. I'm going out there to hustle and give it all I got. So I'm gonna leave everything on the floor every time I go out there. And if
I
that means
love.
I'm on the floor for the ball, I'm boxing out for the rebound. I'm trying to get I'm trying to get the putback. I'm doing it all. So that's what y'all gonna see. Y'all gonna see me hustling. Y'all gonna see me getting right.
Hey, see, your new name for me is Hustle and Bustle, cause hey, that's all you've been talking about, hustling. All right, cause hey, I know you go against any forward, any center that come across you. So I know you, I know you gonna give them a run
Yep.
for their money. well, well, Kyla, thank you so much for your time, especially leave us all with a positive. So, if you don't mind, can you give us a positive word to close out?
Okay. My positive words would be to stay strong and stay true. Always stay true to yourself and don't let nobody change what you think of yourself. Stay true to yourself and believe in what you can achieve.
Yes, yes. Again, words spoken from a true inspirational teacher. So thank you so much. I look forward to continue to follow your journey. Keep working. August 2021 will be here before you know it.
Yes,
And like
yes.
I always like to tell people, don't think this is your one and only interview. Talk to you again. So.
All right. Have a good one. You too. Bye bye.
Teams now include on the league. You can please log on to www.womensaba.com. On there, not only can you find out news, you can get reliable resources. You can find out uh, team practices. You can see if there's any openings for coaching, any openings for players, sponsorships, partnerships, and also they have a team expansion that's open until April the 30th of 2021. And for those of you who don't know about team expansion, those are for that's for you who want to own your own team within a professional league. Um, Other than that, you have a wonderful Wednesday. Stay tuned for next week's guest, which will be next Wednesday. Follow us here on Instagram at She Knows Her Sports at Women's ABA. Um, and until next time, stay tuned. And for those of you, again, if you missed the information, here you have it. Until next time, be blessed.